Today's Halloween. First cold front of the year is coming through. Weather's calling for flurries this afternoon, so figured I better get out here and get in the woods. We got standing corn this year. The wind is blowing this way, like off to my left, right through here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna circle the field counterclockwise, then go in the woods, and then work my way back to the truck. I got my grunt call and some horns or antlers. I'm gonna try to rattle and grunt a little bit and maybe see if I can catch some moving midday. Just as I started my turn to come down the edge of these woods, I jumped to bedded right back here. So I'm gonna work my way down here to the end of this field, but I'm gonna sit for probably half an hour or so and let everything calm down. He's through dirt plumb out through there. There's fresh tracks. Finally worked my way down the woods where I want to be, and the wind has changed directions. So I was just going to sit here and wait it out for a minute. And that little 8-pointer, I think it's 8-pointer, snuck up behind me. He knew I was here for a long time, but he took him a while to get that downwind and get a whiff of me there. But I'm after something a whole lot bigger than that. I still think I'm just gonna sit here and let everything calm down before I start rattling and making my way back towards the truck. It's been about a half an hour. I kind of made me a little ground blind out of some beech tree limbs that had some leaves on. You can see the leaves falling now. I've got the wind back at my face. The sun is over my shoulder. When I'm walking midday like this, I only take about 3 to 5 steps at a time and stop. And I try to stop in the shadows. So you take 3 to 5 steps, stop. You don't want to stop right there in the sunlight. So stop right there, take about 5 more steps, stop right there, and just work your way through the woods. Because if you look, you want the sun at your back because you can't see anything look in that direction. But when you turn around like this, I can see that other hillside over there. Something got the crows fired up. There's 3 of them all together. There's the doe. The 2 fawns are laying right there. They've all jumped back up. There's a little 8-pointer, I think, that we saw earlier is with them now. They were standing right there. You can see the leaves going past me. The wind was blowing right at them. That big doe, she knew I was here, but they couldn't figure out exactly where I was at. And finally the wind swirled. Either that or they spotted me trying to film. Those deer were bedded right over on that point. Look what I found. A natural blind. I mean, you could sit on the log right there, use that to hide you, or come right up in here and sit right in there. And it's a natural blind that the deer knows here, and they'll just walk right over it or right around it, and that'll give you a good broadside shot. All right, well, I didn't kill anything. I did see 8 altogether. Fun midday hunt. Use the sun, the wind, the shadows to your advantage, and sneak up on these deer pretty good. I end up, after those deer ran by me, I end up just cutting back to the field and coming back to the truck, because the way the wind's blowing, it was blowing right straight where I was going to be walking, and I didn't want to booger it up, because I think the wind's supposed to change tonight and come around more out of the west, and they've been hitting this corn. So I'm gonna go home, grab a bite to eat, grab another layer of clothes, and I may come back and sit in this corner this afternoon. But it was fun. Thanks for watching.